force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the pistol, Williams. He's on the move. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third down, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They go for it on fourth down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots, but some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the red zone now. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Avery Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line. Before And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Going right side. Robinson with it. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. The ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Completed here to Komet. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
First down, here's Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Chicago! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing his Cousins. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams to throw on first. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. One in behind center with Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Williams on the play action. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now for Cousins. Pitts brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. To the air, Cousins. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Cousins. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Robinson. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. He's throwing for it. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Going run again with Swift. Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Williams from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Now throw intended for Drake London. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Good route here.
Now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They are on the counter with Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run now with Swift. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Will McDonald there to tackle him. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jets have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough.
And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's Wilt. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Give up the middle with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's 2nd and 6. Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To start this drive on the ground, it's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Another run here with Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Rodgers to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and now it's fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Second down and 8. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll come up to third and 3. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Rodgers. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Rodgers going up top again. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Again, it's Rodgers. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Hall from the pistol. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York.
And that's exactly how you stress all week.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Carter on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody. Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. The perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. Off we go from Soldier Field. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw.
DeAndre Swift. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Bateman is the motion man. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack then throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Run here with Swift, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The tight end Komet is on the move. They will run it over center with Swift. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1.
To the goal line and in. Cole Komet, touchdown Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. Off he goes. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. On the option, they give it to Henry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The second down throw is incomplete.
pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results.
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 20 on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. If that's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guy's up front saying, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Prescott now on third down. Touchdown, Dallas! What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running behind center with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. You just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
That's going to be caught by Carter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Play action, Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Dak off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Catch made by Allen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears. With it, 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Williams throwing on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Getting out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 15. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. Jukes out a one stop. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 30 on second down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Brings it in at the 12. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. First and 10, Prescott. Doesn't make the connection. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First down, here's Dak. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. To throw, Williams. Fits it through the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15 plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw is Williams. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. All set up now for 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right. Throw reeled in by Allen. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.